Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com. We're here with your Monday market webcast. Okay, daily chart, and you can see we're back above the 9-day. We've tested it a few times, but you can see that it kind of just wants to get back to this slow grind to the upside. And until they convert the 9-day, there isn't really a whole heck of a lot to talk about as far as any pullback beyond an intraday trade. If the bears are not going to do sustainable pricing and close below areas that are critical, I mean, you can just forget it. We'll continue to slowly bleed. They'll slowly drag them up. It'll be hard to hold for a long period of time because there's going to keep being these whipbacks. So, we're up at the highs. There's always that concept of the unknown when you get up into blue sky. When you get up into blue sky, it's very easy, with profit taking and things like that, to knock it down 3 or 4 handles, which makes it pretty hard to hold if you're trying to day trade it. We had a good week last week. I expect that to continue, but I'm just saying, look, it's slowing down. You got a holiday week. You've got Thanksgiving here in the States on Thursday. Friday is a half day thing. Everybody will have senioritis by Wednesday afternoon, so it's going to be one of those things. Hourly chart. Here's your new weekly pivot, 46.9608. It's basically where they opened it Sunday night. Here's your 47.23 half. That was Globex before Friday. They took it down nicely, but they couldn't finish. So here's your 9-day. Here's your weekly pivot from last week. Never touched it. And they just did kind of a slow grind up and then just kind of messed around with it into the afternoon. Opened it up at the new weekly pivot. So you got here 46.9608. The 9-day, call it 82 half. Until the bears can close below both of these levels on a closing basis and stay below both of those levels for the entire subsequent Globex. That's not this crap where we're doing this, and it's not this where we drop the ball and they dropped the ball Thursday morning. That led directly to this. Until they can maintain price for an entire Globex session below the 9-day and the weekly pivot, do not get your hopes up, and that's all they are hopes about a sustainable pullback. So, expect consolidation, expect a slow upward grind. So heading into the open today, volume weighted average price sitting right around 47.07, proprietary moving average 09.5, hourly mid band just under 47.05. You've got 01.83 as your daily pivot, and then you have the roundy. So you've got 09 to 03.04 that are going to be important. My plan going into today is just to let this thing open up. Let it open up. It has some potential to be directional. We have to see if it wants to achieve that potential or whether it just wants to whip and chop everybody around. And it has a chance to not only whip and chop everybody around today, but there's actually more of a likelihood of it tomorrow. So I am not expecting much in the way of massive directional pricing unless you get some piece of news. It's going to get everybody up off their seat and get them going. I'm expecting a lot of chop and whip back and migrations back to the 4,700 area this week while this tape decides what it wants to do, as we head into next week and beyond. So let it open up. Don't walk in today with some kind of trading agenda like the tape has to do this and has to do that. This tape doesn't have to do a damn thing at all. The bulls have done their job. They took it up to 47.23. Now they brought it back, and you're seeing, it's not a triangle. It's just kind of this little flaggy kind of a thing. That kind of blew it. If this was a lower high, then you'd be in this massive, 30, 40 handle triangle. It's defending these lows, but in a holiday week, if they don't want to take it up to new highs, you can expect consolidation. Just expect it to consolidate and be pleasantly surprised if it does otherwise. We'll leave it at that. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.